Costco chicken Caesar salad should be under $5.
This one is like over 6.
No. You serious?
Milk is more than $5?
Vehicles here are expensive. Really like the blue trucks here in Taiwan. Amazing. But I found out they're really expensive. I want to buy one. But they're more expensive than a lot of cars back home.
What can you buy with $5 in your country for food?
Now it's like a price, something like that, but not so much.
We don't have a lot of stuff cheaper in France. In France, it's very difficult for the moment. Yeah, cheaper. Maybe the bread.
台湾基本工资连8年调涨至27470，仍让网友直呼不能生活。台湾物价真的这么高吗？看看外国人怎么说。
What do you think you can buy in Taiwan with $5?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Everything.
number 4.
Number 4?
Okay.
Number 2 and number 3, everything.
For $5? You think a Big Mac?
I don't think you can buy a Big Mac, no.
And how do you think about Big Mac meal combo sale in Taiwan? How much?
$8?
$8? And how about in your state?
About $8. So I think it's about the same.
Okay.
Definitely the drumstick meal box. Maybe like a pint of milk?
Milk?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think it's a really reasonable country.
The milk, the Costco chicken Caesar salad should be under $5. I don't think the other two are under $5.
Okay, so I'll tell you the answer, okay? Actually, under $5 is Big Mac, and this one, meal box.
What?
And actually, the milk like about $5.50, and this one is like over 6.
No. You serious?
Milk is more than $5? It must be a big milk.
Can you tell me that milk, how much did you spend?
Maybe like the equivalent of $1. It's really cheap. We have a lot of cows in the UK, so yeah.
Big Mac combo. In my country, it's expensive. It's probably about $10.
10?
I'm close to $15.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What can you buy with $5 in your country for food?
A few years back, maybe you could have buy something else, but now it's like chips or fries, something like that, but not so much.
There's not a whole lot you can't get. If you do, you're only gonna maybe get a sandwich. That's about it.
You can buy 2 Big Mac or 3, something like that.
You can get a lot of groceries, especially in the street markets. Probably buy you enough food to last a week.
馄饨面
那一段馄饨面大概多大？是吃得饱的吗？
对我来说不行。
Did you have buy anything in Taiwan that you think the price is lower?
Maybe the soda, things like that, and the nightclubs. Because you can enter and all you can drink with like for 400 NTDs or 500, 600.
Motorcycle, but we rented them for 24 hours. It was great, yeah.
But seldom have a scooter in US, right? Or
There are scooters, but they're not as common.
It's more friendly to ride them on the roads here. Like you have like the scooter lane up front. We don't really have that in the U.S.
帆船，是帆船。他觉得帆船是那个特别的东西。我们8个人就是那个800多，还可以。
anything in Taiwan you think the price is higher?
Jordans, Michael Jordan shoes, way more expensive. Burberry, Dior, or Guess.
Vehicles here are very expensive. Like cars. Like I was asking, I really like the blue trucks here in Taiwan. Amazing. But I found out they're really expensive because I wanted to buy one. But they're more expensive than a lot of cars back home. Also, Legos, more expensive here than in the US.
Do you think your country have anything that is too expensive or is really cheap?
Oh, right now eggs are very expensive. For a dozen, 12 of them, I think it's somewhere around $15. It's crazy, you know, $1 more than $1 an egg, too much.
Having babies is really expensive.
Maybe 5,000 with insurance. Basic human right, you know, having a child. But yeah.
And is there anything that you think is really cheap in your country?
Oh, really cheap?
Yeah.
Oh man, what's really cheap? Actually, what's really cheap is I would say some like drinks. It all depends on what it is. If you get Coca-Cola, a 2-liter bottle, it's not expensive at all. It wouldn't cost you no more than maybe $3 to $4.
In Taiwan, actually, Coca-Cola, you don't have to spend over $2.
No. Really?
How? Hold on, bro. How?
And is there anything you think is really cheap?
Every kind of bread, maybe like you say, the croissant.
We don't have a lot of stuff cheaper in France. In France, it's very difficult for the moment. Yeah. Cheaper, maybe the bread. Stay cheap, but for the rest, it's very difficult.
How much is a croissant if you want to buy it in
Now
France?
it's €1, something like that.
Do you think Taiwan prices is reasonable?
I think so, yeah. Price is really good. I love drinking bubble tea.
Taiwan is good, I think. Like transportation are cheap, the food is cheap.
台湾的东西也很贵，很贵，对，因为我们吃的东西都是比较出名的。第一次我们是吃那个火锅，9个人也是要9000。
It seems a little high because we just came from the Philippines. It's a little cheaper there, but compared to U.S., it seems pretty average.
A little average, a little cheaper, especially compared to American prices. I was actually surprised when you said the Big Mac meal was $5.
In the U.S., Big Mac meal is like $7.
$7, $11.
Is there any country that is higher cost?
Japan.
Maybe Japan.
Japan, for sure. I didn't went to, but I know that Korea is really expensive, so...
Singapore is expensive.
Like what kind of thing?
Everything is expensive. Singapore costs a lot of money.
Things in Norway are expensive. Clothes in Norway are expensive, but if you go to very high-end clothes, they're more reasonable.
Sweden was very expensive, even for the regular food. Like McDonald's was like $12, so pretty expensive.
How about a really cheap country?
Philippines.
Philippines
is good for food.
Yep. You can get a meal for 20 people, about $30. It's really cheap there.
Like 10 people, not 20.
20?
Yeah, because we
all 40, yeah.
Asia in general is really cheap.
Is there any country that is higher cost for?
Japan, for sure.
Price that we paid for the hotel in China seemed inexpensive.
Yeah. Right. China's a big country, but yes, like different areas of China, I would say are very cheap. But then you go into like Beijing, it's no way,
日本，现在日本还可以，所以很多人到日本去旅游，便宜一点，因为我们的 exchange rate 还不错。